Next up, it's the Princess Gracie, Cardiff University and Cardiff Metropolitan on the Berkshire station on the left of your picture. Imperial College London and Tees Rowing Club on the right as they get up level with Temple Island and go past Temple Island on the right-hand side of your picture there. An eye on Imperial College on the Bucks station.
It's worth noting that Imperial College is pretty much the GB women's quad in disguise, competing against this Cardiff University and Cardiff Metropolitan, which could be a Welsh rowing crew potentially later on in the year.
Yeah, you see a tall figure of Fran Horton in the boat there. Lots of other star names, GB star names. It's a good spot that. Cardiff University and Cardiff Metropolitan furthest away in the shot there on the Berkshire side of the course. And they're already a length or so down. So we would anticipate a victory for Imperial College London and Tees here. If that is the GB women's quad in disguise, you would expect the class to show through. That's
right. It's nice to see Fran Horton back in the middle there. I think she's sitting at 2. She's the tallest one in the boat, actually. Fran was actually did her first junior international race in 1985, so a lot of experience there. We've also got Melanie Wilson in the bow, who's just qualified as a doctor. I hear she's done very lucky to escape going to lectures recently, so probably shouldn't mention that too much in case her professors are watching. And so we've got Tina Stiller at 2 and Jess Layden, who's the new up-and-coming talent to the British team, stroking the boat on our left, the GB women's quad.
So Layden, Hawson, Stiller and Wilson with the early lead in the guise of Imperial College London and Tees on the left of the picture there. Flag's just gently fluttering, a very gentle breeze taking the edge off the temperature, but it's not a wind that's going to affect the rowers or the boats in any way at all. It might just cool the spectators a fraction, but really no wind to talk of here. Very still, perfect rowing conditions, very still water there.
Yeah, it looks lovely out there, doesn't it? Nice bit of sunshine, no rain, still water. I have to say actually that the Cardiff Union and Cardiff Metropolitan crew are doing pretty damn well for a domestic crew racing an international crew here. They're putting up a good fight. Obviously, the Imperial College composite has got a reasonable lead here, and they're relaxed and they're just able to just do their thing. But a good show from the domestic crew there.
Yeah, watching this Princess Grace race unfold, and there is the crew we're talking about. Close up on the stroke seat from Jess Layden, just behind her Fran Horton, Tina Stiller, and then Mel Wilson you can see in the bow seat there. That's the basis of the GB quad. Chuck Beth Rodford into there, I suppose. She would normally be in the GB quad.
I think they've been alternating one or two of them, haven't they, between the World Cups.
Off to Lucerne next weekend, some of them. GB quad.
I think they look very, very relaxed now on the left here, Imperial College. They've really taken the rate down quite a lot, haven't they? But they're just, it's not over yet. They still have to get to the finish line.
Yeah, as you say, Cardiff University and Cardiff Metropolitan deserving some credit for making this a little bit more of a battle than some of us might have anticipated. Back at Temple Island, and you looked at the calibre of the rowers in the boat they were up against, in the Imperial boat. I wondered if this would be a one-sided affair from start to finish, but actually they've hung in the race pretty consistently, haven't they? They're not completely out of it yet.
They're getting some good cheers from the banks. It's always good to have the support for the underdogs, isn't it? A lot of cheers for Cardiff going there, which is great.
You can hear the Welsh lilts, can you, in the cheer? The M4 here at Henley. Welsh support. And they do look relaxed. Just making sure of no errors. Technically, that's a boat going well, isn't it, Adam?
It is. I think Nick Strange has been doing some good work with them recently. To be honest, it's just nice to see Fran Horton back in the boat, actually. She's been struggling a bit with illness and injury this year, so to be back in the boat and racing and sculling well is great for her, really.
Yeah, I saw their coach Nick Strange and Fran having a chat in the boat tent quite early this morning, just after 7 o'clock. They were deep in discussion, no doubt race tactics and regatta tactics as well, how to get through this one and make sure they're in the best shape for the next one.
think probably one of the #1 things on coaches' minds at the moment is whether to stiffen up blade gearing with the tailwind coming in today. So it's obviously not much stream, nice little tail breeze. It's whether you stiffen up the gearing to make the crew get a bit more grip on the water.
Yeah, no doubt one of many things they were talking about this morning. And this race is just getting a little bit closer, isn't it? Cardiff are turning on the turbo a little bit in the last few strokes. They've put in a burst and they are right in contention here. The Imperial College quad's going to need to concentrate to the finish. They will be okay, but they wouldn't have wanted to have had to race much further on towards Henley Bridge. They've tightened that right up, Cardiff, at the end, and this is getting very, very tight. They'll have just enough, Imperial College, but only just half a length. That really was tight as they headed towards the finish line there. Wasn't much in that at all. Imperial College London led from Temple Island all the way down the course, and the moment the race was closest was as they finished over the line. That was a great finish from Cardiff. Lots of credit for Cardiff University and Cardiff Metropolitan, who ran Imperial College London Tees very close there.